Here is the problem. Maximize z is equal to 40x1 plus 30x2 subject to the constraints x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 16, x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 9 and 3x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 24. Here x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0, that is non-negativity in the variable x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. So here it is, we going to write the standard form of given LPP. So this is the canonical form of LPP. We are going to write the standard form of LPP. So what is standard form of LPP? So if it is less than or equal to type, we have to add the slack variable S1, S2, S3 in these three equations. So that should be an equation type. So first, the standard form of LPP. So what is standard form of LPP? First, maximize z is equal to 40x1 plus 30x2 subject to the constraints. So first one, x1 plus 2x2 plus s1, so which is less than or equal to type, so we have to add plus s1 is equal to 16. And then second equation, x1 plus x2, that is also less than or equal to, so plus s2, the another non-negative variable s2, which is equal to 9. And then 3x1 plus 2x2 plus s3, which is equal to 24. So what are the variable involved in this means? Here x1, x2, s1, s2, s3 greater than or equal to 0. So the cost of the variable will be 0 into s1 plus 0 into s2 plus 0 into s3. So this is the standard form of LPP. So you have 2 marks for this. And then we are going to write in the form of AX is equal to B. So A is a coefficient matrix, X is a cost matrix, B is a constant matrix. So here A is equal to, that is 1, 2, S1 is equal to 1, S2 is equal to 0, S3 is equal to 0. And then 1, 1, S1 is equal to 0 here. And then S2 is equal to 1, S3 is equal to 0. And then 3, 2, 0, 0, 1. So this is the coefficient matrix A. And then what are the variable involved in this? x1, x2, s1, s2 and s3, which is equal to the constant 16, 9, 24. So this is the coefficient matrix A. So you just consider this one only, that is the coefficient matrix. You just write in the table column. So this column involves Cj, basis, and then what are the variables involved here? x1, x2, s1, s2, s3, and then bi, ratio and remarks. So the first you have to write what is the cost of x1. So cost of x1 means this is the cost of x1, this is the cost of x1, this is the cost of x2. So here we can write the cost of x1 is 40 and then cost of x2 is 30, s1 is 0, s2 0, s3 0. So before that we have to write the initial basic feasible solution. So initial basic feasible solution is s1 is equal to 0, s2 is equal to 0 and s3 is equal to 0. We just consider this one only. So this is the what? This is unit matrix. So here 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So the according to the elements s1 s2 s3, so which is equal to which is equal to 16 and then 9 and then 24. Very sorry. So this is s1 is equal to 16 and s2 is equal to 9 and s3 is equal to 24. So you just write down this in this table here. So what are the variable in the basis? First one s1 and then s2 and then s3. So just write down the coefficient matrix, that is 1, 2, 1, 0, 0. And then second row 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Third row 3, 2, 0, 0, 1. And then BI we have 16, 9, 24. So this is the first table. First table is always easy. So what is cost of S1? Cost of S1 is equal to 0. S2 is equal to 0. S3 is equal to 0. So just write down the values of S1, S2, S3 here. So that is 0, 0, 0. So now we are going to find Zj minus Cj. Zj minus Cj is nothing but the sum of multiplication of the elements in GA, Cj and the columns element. So Zj minus Cj. So just 0 into 1 plus 0 into 1 plus 0 into 1. So that is equal to 0. In the first column always we will get 0 only. So 0 minus 40 minus 40. And then a second one also we get 0. So minus 30 and then 0, that's 0, 0. Here it is Zj minus Cj always greater than or equal to 0. If it is we have contained only a negative number, that is at least one negative number or more than one negative number, we have to select the minimum, that is minimum number among these numbers. So here it is minus 40 minus 30 means the most negative number is minus 40, that is the minimum number is minus 40. So we have to select that element, the corresponding element. This corresponding elements, this column represents the column of the entering variable. So this corresponding element enters to the basis. If it is x1 enters to the basis means somewhat element have to leave the basis. So we have to find the what the element going to leave. So for that we have to find 16 by 1, 16 by 1 and then 9 by 1 and then 24 by 1. 16 by 1 is equal to 16, 9 by 1 is equal to 9 and then 24 by 3 is equal to 8. So among this just select the minimum one. What is the minimum value? Here it is 8. So here x1 enters the basis and the corresponding variable S3 leaves the basis. S1 enters the basis, the corresponding variable S3 leaves the basis. So the pivotal value is 3. So next table, before starting this table, we have to write like S1 and then S2 instead of S3 X1. Instead of S3 we have to write S1. So what is that cost? 0, 0, 40. So this is the cost. So here it is, before entering all the variable, you just notice the number 3, the pivotal element. That element should be unity in the next table. So here we have 3. So divide by 3 itself. Divide by 3 itself means we get 1. 3 by 3 is equal to 1. 2 by 3 and then 0, 0, 1 by 3. 24 by 3 is equal to 8. So this is the pivotal element. In the next table it should be unity. So it should be unity means how to make it as unity means you're just dividing by itself through this row. So that is called the unit element. So that is 1, 2 by 3, 0, 0, 1 by 3 and then 8. And then all the other than this element, all the elements in this column should be 0. Other than pivotal element, all the elements in this column should be 0. So for this we have to make it some calculation, that is here S2 minus X1. So S2 means S2 minus X1. So that is the important one. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. And then 1 minus 2 by 3. 1 minus 2 by 3. Always note it down this. So S2 minus X1. So this is the pivotal row. So always S2 minus X1 and S1 minus X1 only we have to write. If you are writing X1 minus S2 means you get a wrong number, that is a wrong value in BI, that is negative value we will obtain. Okay, so always you go to S2 minus X1 only. So that is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, and then 1 minus 2 by 3. So 1 minus 2 by 3 is equal to what? 1 minus 2 by 3 is equal to 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 3. So value is 1 by 3. And then 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. And then 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. 0 minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. So if you are subtracting like instead of S2 minus S1, X1 minus S2 means you will get 8 minus 9, which is equal to minus 1. That is a wrong number, wrong value. So always the pivotal value below the S2, that is S2 minus X1 only. And then we go for the next one, S1 minus X1. S1 minus X1. So here it is S1 minus X1. For make it as 0 only, we are doing like this. So here 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, and then 2 minus 2 by 3. 2 minus 2 by 3 is equal to what? 2 minus 2 by 3. That is 6 minus 2 by 3 is equal to 4 by 3. And then 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. And then 0 minus 1 by 3 is equal to minus 1 by 3. 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. So this is the second table. Now we are going to find Zj minus Cj. So Zj minus Cj means here we have two values 0. So if you are multiplying by 0 means these values will be vanishes. So here it is 40 minus 40 is equal to 0. And then 80 by 3. So 40 into 2 by 3 is equal to 80 by 3. 80 by 3 minus 30. That is 80 by 3 minus 30 is equal to 80 minus 90 by 3. So that is equal to minus 10 by 3. And then 0, 0, 40 by 3. So what is the condition is Zj minus Cj greater than or equal to 0. Here it is, we have only one negative variable. So this variable enters to the basis. This variable enters to the basis. The corresponding column, you just note it down, the corresponding column. And then we have to find which variable going to leave the basis. So for that 8 by 4 by 3. So 8 by 4 by 3 means we have to write 3 by 4. That is 4 by 3, 3 by 4. 3 by 4, that is equal to 6. And then this is 3. And then this is 12, I think. Is it correct? I don't know. So 8 into 3 by 2. So 8 into 3 by 2 means 4 into 3, that is equal to 12. So which value is minimum value? 3 is the minimum value. So the corresponding row, the corresponding element S2 leaves the basis. So which one enters? X2 enters, and then which one leaves? S2 leaves. So already I told you that this is the pivotal element. This pivotal element should be a unity in the next table. So before that you have to write S1. Instead of S2 we have to write X2, and then instead of X1, just write it as it is. So value 0, X2 value 30, X1 value 40. So don't change the values. If you are changing the values, you will obtain the wrong value only, wrong answer only. So be careful on it. And then this is 1 by 3, so make it as 1 means you just multiply by 3 or divide by 1 by 3. Divide by 1 by 3 means the reciprocal of 1 by 3 will be 3. So just multiply by 3, that is 0, 1, 0, 3, minus 1, 3. So you just x2, and then all the other elements should be 0 here. All the other elements should be 0. For that, you just write it down like, so what are the numbers it has? S1, 0, 4 by 3, and then 1, 0, minus 1 by 3, 8. So here we have x2. So x2 it has 1. So in that place it has 4 by 3. So just multiply x2 by 4 by 3. x2 by 4 by 3. So 0, 4 by 3, and then 0, 4 by 3. 3 into 4 by 3. So here it is 3. 3 into 4 by 3 is equal to 4. And then minus 4 by 3, and then 3 into 4 by 3 is equal to 4. 0, 0, 1, minus 4, minus 1 by 3 plus 4 by 3, which is equal to 3 by 3 is equal to 1, and then 4. So this is the answer. You just write down 0, 0, 1, minus 4, 1, 4. And then what about the second one? So here it is, you can write the second one. 1, 2 by 3, 0, 0, 1 by 3, 8. So this is the second one. 1, 2 by 3, 0, 0, 1 by 3, and 8. So here we have 2 by 3 here. So just multiply. This one is the pivotal row. Just multiply here 2 by 3. So x2 into 2 by 3. x2 into 2 by 3. So first one 0, and then 2 by 3, 0. 3 into 2 by 3. 3 into 2 by 3 is equal to 2. Minus 2 by 3, and then 3 into 2 by 3, that is equal to 2. 1, 0, 0, minus 2, 3 by 3 is equal to 1, and then 6. So the values are 1, 0, 0, minus 2, and then 1, 6. Now find Zj minus Cj. So Zj minus Cj is nothing but 30 into 0, 0. So first row should be 0 here because 0 into something 0. 30 into 0 plus 40 into 0. 30 into 0 plus 40 into 1, which is equal to 40. 40 minus 40 is equal to 0. Second one 30 plus 0. So 30, 30 minus 30 is 0. And then all the terms are 0 here, and then 90 minus 80. 90, 30 into 3 is equal to 90. 90 minus 80, which is equal to 10, and then minus 30 plus 40, which is equal to 10. So here all Zj minus Cj, all Zj minus Cj greater than or equal to 0. So values of x1, x1 is equal to 6, and x2 is equal to 3. Here x1 is equal to 6 and x2 is equal to 3. S1 is equal to S2 is equal to S3 is equal to 0. S1 is equal to 4. So maximize Z equal to, what is maximize Z? Maximize Z is equal to 40 into x1 plus 30 into x2. x2 is equal to 3, which is equal to 240 plus 90, which is equal to 330. So this is the answer. You can check it like equation. So here you can check it like x1 is equal to what? What is the value of x1? x1 is equal to 6 and x2 is equal to 3. So x1 is equal to 6, x2 is equal to 3, 3 is equal to 6 plus s1 is equal to, what is the value of s1? s1 is equal to 4. So that is 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. So first one, okay, and then x1 is equal to 6 and then x2 is equal to 3, s2 is equal to 0, so which is equal to 9. Second one, okay, and then 3 into x1, so 18 plus 2 into x2, that is 6 plus s3 is equal to 0. So third one is also okay. And then x1, x2, s1, s2, s3 greater than or equal to 0. So all the variables, all the values of x1, x2 should be greater than or equal to 0. So this is the way of solving the LPP by using simplex method.